Hey guys, this is Patrick. Patrick is a brain injury warrior. My name is Anj and I am a caregiver and girlfriend to this warrior right here. Today is March 1st. It's the beginning of Brain Injury Awareness Month, and so we thought it would be a good opportunity for us to officially introduce ourselves to you guys and say hello.
So hi.
Last year, Patrick and I did a 30-day web series to help spread awareness about brain injury, and we are back. And this time, although we cannot commit to a video every single day because we are in Florida and Patrick is getting some very awesome Brucker biofeedback therapy, and that is our focus, we are going to be doing videos periodically throughout the month, and we're calling this series Planet TBI. The intention of the series is to kind of bring people into our world and show them a little bit more about what life with TBI is like. It isn't like an injury that you have to your leg or your arm where you recover and everything goes back to normal or pretty close to normal. Pretty much everything changes after brain injury. Life is different as you know it. Look at your face right now. That's the face Patrick makes when I talk too much. He just starts to go like, what she said. Right. In your own words, Patrick, what's a traumatic brain injury?
Oh, it's either smashing your head or getting smashed in the head.
Blunt force trauma to the brain of mild, moderate, or severe.
Right.
And the level of severity of the brain injury has to do with how long a person is unconscious. So, Patrick, when did you sustain your brain injury?
November 8th, 2013.
That is correct.
Diffuse
Axonal
axonal
injury.
That's the word. Yeah.
A depressed basilar skull fracture.
Skull fracture.
A subdural acute hematoma, which is a brain bleed. Multiple contusions or bruises to the brain. A midline shift, which means the brain was so swollen on one side it pushed the brain sort of over. And then you had the subarachnoid hemorrhage to the stroke afterwards. That's a lot of trauma to a brain. Patrick was unconscious for 11 days, and so that's a very severe traumatic brain injury. His Glasgow Coma scale was a 3, which is as low as it can possibly be, which means that he was not responding to anything. He was just out. And when he, quote, woke up out of his coma, which, by the way, is nothing like you see in the movies, he had to relearn everything. Essentially 30 years of living he had to relearn in the last 28 months. And Patrick, what has that process been like?
How do I explain that?
Only you can.
Halfway shitty.
When somebody tells you that they have cancer or AIDS or Alzheimer's or any list of ailments, there's a certain amount of sympathy that we give those people because we have education in our country about what those diseases are and about how to prevent those diseases. And we have education about how to treat those diseases. But there is almost no education about traumatic brain injury, which I find a little odd. It's the leading killer of children and adults ages 1 to 44 in the United States. And it kills more people than breast cancer, spinal cord injuries, multiple sclerosis, HIV and AIDS combined. And yet there's no education, there's no awareness. And so it's crazy. Every 23 seconds in the United States alone, someone sustains a brain injury, which means in our video, there's already been people having brain injuries.
Oh, watch your head.
5.3 million people in our country today are living with the effects of brain injury and need either long-term or lifelong help performing tasks around the home. That's 2% of our population. That is not a small community, and yet most people have no idea what a traumatic brain injury is. It wouldn't be a video if he wasn't yawning while I talked. This year, we thought it would be interesting to do a series on what it's like to live with brain injury when the acute phase of healing has ended.
So listen up.
When the doctor's visits have sort of ceased, your survivor is medically stable, and therapy has ended, and life begins. What is that life like? And so we're hoping that with this series that we can help spread awareness and, more than anything, provide a face for brain injury. Because we are the face of brain injury. Living here on Planet TBI. So stay tuned for more.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
And we'll see you guys soon. And please share our video. Hold your heads up, warriors.
And before you wreck yourself. Ouch, my head.